Mrparka here to review Dustin Mills' Bath Salt Zombies from MVD. Now this is kind of odd because I actually had a tiny role in here, so this is like the first movie I've ever really been in and the first movie I ever reviewed with me in it. So it's going to be biased because I knew some of the extras and I was hanging out with Dustin when I made the movie, obviously, so it's a little biased, I must say that. I can't not say it. But anyways, what we have here is the story of a new strand of bath salts that create a superhuman, if you will, superhuman zombie that goes completely apeshit crazy, and they're highly addictive. So what happens here is we find out that it is like some sort of military type deal, and people are smoking it. These people get a hold of it and they start making it in big amounts. And Dustin Mills plays a drug cooker, and he's making it, and Richie, who is played by Brandon, I've never pronounced his last name correct, but let's see. Brandon Salkil, and he's pretty much in all of them. He's from Night of the Tentacles. He does a great job in that. He becomes like the main addict, and he gets his friends hooked on it, and leads to chaos and violence and gore. This film is made on a budget, of course, if anybody knows Dustin Mills, and he uses a lot of computer effects at points and green screen effects and practical. He mixes all of them. The practical effects in here are really cool. I enjoyed them. You know, there's like ripping of body parts, guts hanging out and stuff. It's just really fun, really cool stuff with like things snapping when they get torn apart. And the green screen effects are used for backgrounds and type deals, footage that they had to mix in and mix in with the concert and things like that. So it's kind of shaky at sometimes, but still it works well. And the computer effects and the green screen effects later are used and stuff. And it's kind of over the top and like cartoony, but the film is almost has a cartoony feel, so it's passable in this. Normally I'm not a huge fan of that. I did enjoy it in Night of the Tentacles. I thought it was okay in this one. I thought Night of the Tentacles succeeded in doing that much better. The dialogue in the film is actually well written, and there's a lot of lines that will catch you laughing. The infamous the line about the female bodyguard was probably my favorite.
Hell, shit's getting weird, man. I got junkies showing in my apartment. I can't abide by this.
Just calm down, man. You know, I mean, so what? A couple junkies follow you around, that's probably a good sign, man. It's like you're a fucking celebrity or something.
I don't know, man. Shit's weird.
Listen, the money we'll make from selling this shit, we'll be able to buy a nicer place with security. You could have a fucking bodyguard.
A female bodyguard?
Fuck, that's a good idea. Nobody has a female bodyguard.
Maybe one I can also bang?
Ah, she could protect you by day and then protect your wiener by night with her mouth and butt.
Stuff like that, it's just really funny. I think Brandon did a great job, and I actually thought the lead, also just Josh Eel, I think. He plays the cop. He's also in Zombie A-Hole. He's really funny. There's a really ridiculous scene with a donut and a drug cooker. But, you know, some of the action sequences where they just have, like, you know, CGI blood spurt kind of thing, I'm not a big fan of that, but I know it's on a huge budget constraint, and I said it works because it looks cartoony, and some of the film is cartoony, yet serious at points. There's a scene that's pretty cool where he comes down off the drug, and it's his point of view, and it looks really creepy, and it's like a weird lens. I wouldn't want to call it a fish lens. That's what I guess I would call it, and it's kind of a little different and cool.
Is that... What?
Sometimes, you know, the movie is like just over an hour without the credits, so I think that it was kind of hard to make it that long. To be honest, I think that some of the times when the drugs are coming down or going on them are a little stretched out, but they still work well. And you know, the chaotic scenes are really fun. The end fight scenes really over the top and ridiculous, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of different. It's weird. And of course, my favorite scene, biased because I get to see a bunch of people I know get killed in it, is the concert scene where it's just the biggest chaos. You know, people, the basalt zombies actually go crazy and start killing people. So I like that. Also, I like the scene where he's coming down off the drug. I like the scene where he first smokes, and I like pretty much all Dustin's scenes in there, bouncing off the other guy because they're pretty funny. So overall, if you like low-budget horror cinema that's kind of comedy with like punk elements, or you know, kind of like Dustin said, he kind of made all the characters like fake people to make it kind of funnier. So no one's really like a real punk. They're all just kind of posers and stuff like that. But yeah, there's some nudity, of course. 2 different girls naked in this one, as always. Some castration by mouth, some face ripping. You know, the type of deal stuff that makes Dustin Mills staples. I still think his best is Night of the Tentacles, and Puppet Monster Massacre is as well better. This is probably on the league with something like Zombie A-Hole, but completely different. But if this interests you, check it out. And if you just want to be nice, you can buy it, because I'm in it. And Dustin Mills is an awesome director. I'm just kidding around. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I'm Mrparka. Have a good one. Also, commentary on the disc.